Is there anybody else out there that has had enough of this new truck technology BS? I was in the back playing on my laptop, had it plugged into the inverter. It killed the batteries on my truck. My old truck, the inverter was wired through, and if the batteries got too low, it shut off. This new one, the inverter doesn't do that. I own this truck. I had to call a taxi out. It cost me $25 to get a boost. I've carried booster cables in my truck for, oh God, I guess 19 years, about as long as I've been out here. And I didn't bring them with me because every time I boost somebody else, I was lucky to get so much as a thank you. And what the hell's going on with this camera? I don't know how to work this stuff, so I hope this is working. I can't revert the camera back around to face me for whatever reason. But this is Chilliwack, British Columbia. Well, this is the nonsense that's going on. Within 5 minutes, my truck wants to shut off. At 0, it'll keep running. At 27 degrees, it'll keep running. That's Celsius for my American friends. That's all awesome and all that, but what about the times in between when you gotta build your batteries? I ran my Webasto Monkey Eater last night. Look at all those leaves changing colors on the side of the mountain. Ain't that pretty? Squirrel. But, yeah, I ran my truck for a good half hour this morning, building the batteries, trying to get some power back in the pig. And, yeah, all was good. I thought we had her licked, and I thought that I'd be good for the day, and I'd just run her again before bed, and, well, apparently not, because, like, look at my alternator output. 75 amps. I've had this thing running for a hot minute. What time is it? Yeah, it's been running for 40 minutes now. 40 minutes, those batteries should be damn near charged because I got this thing ripped out at 900 RPM on the cruise. But when it's still pumping out 75 watt, if I go and kill this pig and run into that store before it closes in 15 minutes, welcome to Canada, drivers. If you gotta use the can, make sure it's before 5 o'clock, because after 5, you're fucked. Life as a truck driver in Canada, not the greatest. That's why I typically run south of the border, where this is considered a nice truck stop for this area. It's garbage. The fuel here is watery. It fills up your Navco canister. The Defson is a great big white tank over there above ground, and you can only get it when they're open because they gotta turn it on from the inside. So yeah, no, it's just terrible down here. If you're an American, there's no value in running Canada because you can fit about 8 trucks in here, and then over at the Husky on the next exit, you can fit in probably 50 trucks. And at the Petro Pass going west one exit at Yale Road there, you can fit in probably 10, 15 trucks on a good day. More like 8. It's not nice. If you park jackass along the side over there or whatever at the Petro there, they're chasing you out right away. But again, they close 5, 6 o'clock. The Husky's 24 hours. The Husky has showers. But the Husky's a dirty joint. I got stabbed there 3 years ago, and that was running in the middle of the night to use the can, so it's not really an area you want to hang around. Pretty much anywhere in Chilliwack along the highways like that. Right across from the pumps over there where I'm shining the camera at, there used to be an Esso with a big truck stop, and you've probably seen the big dirt piles as I move my phone around. That used to be a mechanic shop and a truck wash. And then in behind that was Lickman Truck and Trailer way back in the corner there. And that was a good repair shop, a really good repair shop with good rates. A place a guy would be happy to do business with. But Of course, they're out of business now, and the shop was here, it's tore down. Has been for the better part of 8 years. The Esso got tore down by the health board because it was a dirty joint that was making people sick, and well, they forced them to close because it was that bad. That's trucking in Canada. There's no care for the drivers. But back to the rant about these stupid trucks. I just bought this thing back in April. I bought it from a Peterbilt dealer. I bought it from a very reputable Peterbilt dealer. And I just had a peek at the batteries. I've got green tops on them, where acids come up and gone green. And these are an enclosed box, not like a Volvo where dirt and crap can get into the back of them and whatnot. Like, these things are sealed up pretty tight. They're packaged well in their prospective home. Just terrible quality batteries. And I've got a puddle of the crusties that are caused from batteries when they boil over. So just terrible quality batteries. I'm going to have to throw new batteries in it. It's November 8th. I got this truck in April. Shouldn't I at least get a year out of a set of batteries? 2, maybe? Especially seeing as I don't run a lot of load. I run my refrigerator. I run my Webasto. I try to run the truck whenever I run the microwave or the coffee maker or any of that nonsense. But when you can only idle for 5 friggin' minutes at a time, that don't give you any time to cook. And then you're back onto your batteries. And then you fire up for 5 minutes. You're going to replace most of what you took starting the truck. You're not going to have time to build up past that. That's a big dump of power turning over that motor. I think it's just sheer stupidity. Well, to all the Terrys and Tories out there in trucking land, this is another rant from yours truly, the big asshole. I don't have much else that I can complain about. Sorry that the scenery's not all that great right now, because I ain't moving nowhere. That sunset's awfully pretty. The leaves, they're pretty nice. Other than that, it's just Chilliwack. Lickman Road. Nothing great going on here. Nothing great's ever gone on here. That parking lot over there that used to be the Esso, that's all fenced off. Along the back row of that, there's all these bushes, the whole length of it. And on the chain link, it had raspberries growing like crazy. That guy's wearing a spray mask. Like what I would wear for painting a car. He's walking around in a spray mask. I think he's a little afraid of COVID. Jesus Christ. Get over it, dude. That mask ain't going to do you nothing. It's charcoal filters on there. You're dumb. Get rid of it. Even the N95 can't stop the virus. It's like just trying to stop a fly with a chain link fence. Pointless. Science has proven this. But people still wear their goofy masks thinking it's going to do something for them. It's 2023, dude. You've already had COVID. Everybody has. I've had it 3 times. Get over it. Sorry, I like to rant. I'm an asshole. Like I tell everybody, don't be an asshole. That's my job. But, yeah. New trucks. Garbage. Old trucks. I'm thinking that would have been the way to go. Don't get me wrong. Like, look at this shit. Digging at me again. Gotta tap the gas. And I'm still drawing damn near 75 amps. Like, the batteries aren't near 100%. When that thing hits 0, we're 100% charged. And I don't think it's going to hit 0 anytime soon. I don't know. I'll put some better batteries in the truck. I'll look into what I can put in to protect the batteries from the inverter that's on this truck. I don't know if Peterbilt does an idle smart thing like Freightliner, where if your batteries get low, it'll fire up or whatever. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to do something, because all I was doing was playing a video game on my laptop, and I'd only been playing it for about an hour, and that sucked the batteries down. Well, I got a big gaming laptop, and I really don't understand the power draw from it. It's the first computer I've ever owned. I'm still learning how the damn thing works. But I'll get it figured. If not, my brother's a smart guy with computers. My wife's a smart woman with computers. I'll get them to teach me something new, and maybe I'll get something figured. But yeah, smash that like thingy, hit the subscribe button. If you don't like what I said, go down in the comments, tell me I'm an asshole, and tell me why. Don't just tell me I'm an asshole, I already know that. I want to know why. I'm not going to waste my time arguing with you, but I'm interested to hear why. Alright, well, if you're dealing with mental health issues or whatever, get help, don't deal with it alone. If you're grieving over a lost loved one, go to your ministry, go to your counselor. There's good people there. Talk to a grandparent, an old person, an old fuck in another truck will take care of you. Get out, talk to somebody, have a coffee, have a beer with a buddy. Don't let that mental health stuff drag you down, and don't let an asshole like me on the internet upset you. If something I said offended you, that's your problem, deal with it. I'm not here for you. I'm here for everybody else that's going to take these rants, laugh at them, and go, this guy's an idiot. Or, hey, this guy's amusing. Or, hey, this guy's just a total prick. I'm good with any of those responses. If I entertained you, thank you. Have a great day. If I didn't, hell, there's a lot of other people on YouTube. Bye-bye.